Horizon Chance from CG Reaction. This is Miscellaneous Miss Rainbow Crow. This has marked misleading for some reason, so I guess he got some details wrong. Yeah, who cares? Sarcastic is a great channel, so she probably made a great video. Yeah, so why not? Disclaimer, this video is wrong. I recently learned this myth is not what it was claimed to be. It's a fake story attributed to the Lenape by outside authors. Lenape, is that American, Native American type of myth, huh? It's deceptively widespread, and I don't want to contribute to that wave of misinformation. If it's, widespread, then yeah, I guess it's fine then. Can't really blame. But yeah, that is something. Look, she actually, admitted that this is misleading. This is why I love this channel. Accuracy is really important, right? Even in the history videos and this mythology, is if the myth source, it's not proper, then she realizes this is misleading. She's gonna say that. This is great. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the reaction. There's a link in the description. Check out the cast old plays like Sarcastic production reaction. I uploaded quite a few reaction videos from this channel already. I love this channel. All the mythological videos, legend summarized videos, history videos, trope talk, all of them are there. So if you missed any, check that out. Check out the playlist like history with all my historical videos, internet historian videos, CGP Grey, Tier Zoo, that in a nutshell. And yeah, let's do this one.
Okay, what is fire when you think about it? It's not a gas, it's not a liquid, it grows uncontrollably and eats everything it touches.
Yeah, so fire is basically process of combustion, a chemical reaction. So basically some kind of a fuel and oxygen, reacts and creates this kind of a, energy that we experience as light and heat basically. So it's just a chemical reaction.
Really hard to create from scratch, and just being too near it can kill you.
Yeah, so obviously it's like I said, it's a chemical reaction, so obviously there's lots of oxygen there, so chemical reaction, it can chain together. So if anything touches it, it's gonna take that chemical reaction and transfer it out to the next thing with oxygen, and chemical reaction will just go on. So obviously anything it touches is gonna constantly go on and spread fire.
There's nothing else really visibly like it except maybe the sun, and yet
Sun goes under nuclear fusion, not combustion, but same result. It gives off energy in the form of light and heat, infrared.
You rely on it. Metal smelting, ceramics, central heating, just boiling water to sterilize. Fire.
I mean, yeah, it's a way to give off energy. Extremely few things can. So fire is one of the most potent tool humans ever, came up with, I guess. So obviously it's a chemical reaction that changes state of matter. So you can smell things, it gives off energy, so you can heat up things. So yeah, it's a really powerful tool.
Fire is that perfect annoying combination of vital to survive and really confusing and hard to make or control, which makes it supremely unsurprising that most mythologies ascribe a divine origin to fire. Enterprising humans, animals, heroes, or gods will make a habit of acquiring the first fire from some divine or supernatural source, usually in the sky. The generic
fire is the best thing that humans came up with because it gives off energy, so you can do a lot of things with it. It changes state of things, state of matter, so it's really good.
The store brand version of this myth involves a theft of fire, but today's myth, a Lenape number, is a little more.
Wait a minute, what is that? And so, oh, it is American myth, Native American, I guess. Lenape. Ah, okay.
Number is a little more congenial, and as a bonus factors in some fun creation myth baggage too. This story begins as most creation myths do, with a
Kitani Tovit, creator god of the Lenape, Wampanoag, Net, and other tribe, great spirit, also known as something. I can't pronounce that. If I know how to pronounce that, I would. Yeah, if she can't pronounce it, I definitely can't.
Creator deity making stuff. In this case, the creator deity is Katanatuit, who incidentally has a whole bunch of other names, each one more unpronounceable than the last. He's got the uniquely effortless job of imagining stuff into existence, no raw materials required. Now, the creation of the world is an ongoing.
As you do. Yeah, so all the mythologies, sometimes if it can make sense scientifically, it's awesome. But this is one of the least things that could make sense. I can just imagine things into existence. Why not? Scientists will go apeshit over this thing.
Process. And a lot
something
of it
just existing.
Already in place at this point, including most animals and plants. But one day, Katanatuit thinks up snow, and the sudden cold snap starts threatening the delicate status quo he's already established. The animals convene to figure out what to do about the snow, and decide their best bet is to go petition Katanatuit to unthink snow and bring everything back to normal. In the end, Rainbow Crow, a beautiful multicolored bird with a gorgeous singing voice, which doesn't sound anything like a crow, but you'll see where this is going soon,
Yeah, yeah, this okay, so animals basically coming together, creating some kind of a council to talk over things, and you know, petitioning somebody to go to a god in heaven to tell him to take away the snow. This is already ridiculous. So Rainbow Crow is not that far fetched after that.
Volunteers to take on the task, and with no objections, he takes off skyward. 3 days of flying later, Rainbow Crow finally reaches heaven, but finds he can't get Katana Twit's attention. He's too busy thinking up blueberries and other such novel inventions. Anyway, eventually Rainbow Crow gets his attention by singing and tells him about the situation back on Earth and asks him to get rid of all the snow before everyone freezes to death. But this is a conundrum. See, Katana Twit is a creator deity, but he can't unthink anything. Snow has a spirit of its own now, and Katana
That's also, yeah, I can think of things that I spew off things, and now it's your thing to deal with.
Twit isn't willing to kill it by getting rid of the concept entirely. Rainbow Crow is ready to give up, but Katana Twit has a better idea. He takes a stick and pokes one end of it into the sun, lighting it on fire, and gives it to Rainbow Crow to bring back to Earth.
Ignoring the fact that sun's nuclear fusion would create so much heat that stick, if it comes any closer to the sun, would get atomized basically at the molecular level. Nothing would be left, so let alone catching fire like that. But yeah, it's a magical stick, I guess.
Earth, telling him that this new invention will solve their cold problem. Rainbow Crow flies back with it, but over the course of the 3-day journey, the fire burns his feathers black and the smoke destroys his voice. Once the fire reaches Earth, it melts.
So that's equivalent to people, those steam trains. People working at that, when they come out, they are all black. This is equivalent to that.
Away the snow, and everyone's super happy. Even the snow spirit, who agrees to only hang around for a few months of the year and spend the rest of it chilling on mountaintops. While everyone's partying up a storm to celebrate the not dying thing, Rainbow Crow, now just Crow, mourns his lost fabulousness. But who should appear to make him feel better but Katana Twit, who reassures him that even though he's no longer beautiful or operatic, humans are going to leave him alone from now on, since now he's so smoky he's no good to eat or to keep as a pet. And as a bonus, if he looks really closely at his feathers, that old rainbow luster is still visible under all the black. Crow feels a lot better about himself, nobody dies, and everything works out okay. And that's why crows don't taste very good.
What? Crows don't taste good? I didn't know that. Obviously, I don't eat, non-vegetarian food, so I didn't know that. But damn, but that felt like really Disney ending, right? Everything's gonna be alright, Crow, and you can still have that glow, still can have that rainbow glow, look at that. And the best thing about it, the most evil people on the planet, the humans, will leave you alone. That's why I love this myth right now, because it has the ending where humans are supposedly bad guys. I mean, humans will leave it alone. That's the best thing you'll ever get. That's the best thing any animal can get. That's awesome. Interested in learning more about the Lenape, their history and stories? I'll put some links in the description. Yeah, it's a living culture, so you don't need to and shouldn't take my word for it. Yeah. It took me an embarrassingly long time to settle on an ending song, and no, it is not easy to sing AC/DC. You either shred your vocal cords emulating the original style or sound like a goof adding a melody to an otherwise shrieked song. Yeah. Rainbow Crow got the greatest gift of all, being totally unappealing to humans. Yeah, that's what I said. This is awesome. This is why I love this one. Humans will not annoy you. Humans will not touch you. That's just awesome. Other people, even though it's misleading for whatever, I guess somebody cobbled together some stories and created Rainbow Crow, so it's not original Lenape story. But yeah, so basically some part of it must be original if somebody cobbled together different stories and made this. But yeah, it was still fun. I loved it. Alright people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the week Sunday, there's a link in the description. Check out the cards for the different playlists, check out the end cards, and yeah, I guess I'll see you next time.